What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Customs, and today I am going to build this. The 144 scale, high grade, Kampfer Amazing, PPS E works Meijing Kawikuchi's custom-made mobile suit from, of course, the Gundam Build Fighters animated series. This is, of course, the second generation mobile suit that Meijing used in the series to compete in the Gunpla in the tournament show that we've all been watching. Of course, clearly he upgraded to the more advanced version of the Exia, also known as Dark Matter. And what an amazing episode that we saw this past week. I mean, it was a great show, and it's been, you know, I know Prime 92 has been gushing over that suit ever since it was first introduced. But I'm going to be working on this one, and this is going to be something that I want to do right. And as a matter of fact, I have some ideas. A high grade is not that difficult to make, and I've done high grades in less than a week, sometimes a week and a half, so that's not a big deal. The deal is what to use during painting, and I want to discuss that in a few moments. So for now, let's begin with the details of this kit. Clearly, the best thing about this is its amazing weaponry, henceforth amazing. This large sniper, almost a sniper-based weapon, but more like an assault weapon, and this pistol, and then you have the over-the-shoulder bazookas. As a matter of fact, the bazooka or the over-the-shoulder weaponry is kind of like a storage container for you to hold your weaponry when not in use. Somebody really thought of this and said, you know what, this is a cool idea. Instead of us, you know, making several weapons and keeping off to the side, we'll all keep it inside the container. And there's actually a weapons booster pack that a Kampfer Amazing booster. Is it considered a Kampfer Amazing booster? I guess so. That's coming out soon, and I may end up getting that. But the list of weaponry it has is amazing. You have the two pistols, which can be turned into the two assault rifle, a smaller assault rifle, and then a beam rifle, and then of course some blades. And of course, here's what the Kampfer Amazing look like in action. Retailing at 1,800 yen. And by the way, I got this at my good friends at Gundam Planet. Go to your you know, for those of you who live here in New Jersey, go to Gundam Planet. They have some great deals, and they get all the Gundam kits, and their prices are very reasonable. So let's open up this kit and see what we have to work with here. We have the manual, just to the side. Alright, so first tray here is pretty much all blue. A lot of blue here. And I like this color, this very navy blue. It's appealing to the eyes. We also have some gray. I'm trying to... so you guys know there are two tones of gray here. There's a darker gray tone here is separated here and here. And this represents all the thrusters, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's not a thruster, but there's 9 thrusters right there. Then you have the gray parts followed by the very limited amount of yellow. And we're going to get to those in a moment as well. But this one we pretty much know that I got to cut, sand, detail, and get that out of the way. Kind of like what I did with, of course, with all those of you who remember my custom Kampfer that I made for the diorama build 2 years ago. I painted that internally yellow as well. However, I have some ideas. Now, of course, the next set of parts is the weaponry, and I believe these colors are identical to... Let's see, are they identical to the thrusters? Yes, so we know which color to use. So those are ready here. And then, of course, you got the stickers, which we'll be tossing out soon. So that's that. Then we have another set of blue parts here. The legs. Okay. More yellow trim part. I thought that would be done with it. And then I see the polycaps and more gray parts here. Great. So these are the parts that I have for this kit. let's look at the manual. Alright, so some detailed information of the Kampfer Amazing from the series. Here's, of course, the Kampfer Amazing in detail paint job here. Here's the color guide. Some interesting tips on how to detail the kit more using panel line marker if you wish to use it. And of course the various customs you could use on other kits, especially if you have the original Kampfer. I do believe I have the original bazookas of the Kampfer, which could be used on this kit if I wanted to, but I won't. I'm going to go here, we have the parts guide, of course. And then going here, this is almost pretty much the same as the original Kampfer when I made it. So we have the body, we have the head, we have the arms, the assembly of the arms going over in here, then the legs, and then the fitting of the weaponry, the bazooka pack, which pretty much you have to open and close. You don't have to glue them together, but there's detail on the sides, the stickers. And then the assembly of the weaponry and where to position them, where to put them in. There's also a unique feature where you can put the two main cannons together as one part, as one weapon and attack, which is cool. I kind of like that one. As a matter of fact, it looks like that one right there. So that's pretty much what this kit represents. But what am I going to do with it? Originally, and I need to pull out a couple of paints to show it. I pretty much have all the colors that I need, but I was originally going to use this metallic blue. This would have been perfect for this. Granted, this is not a bluish kit. It's more of a bluish purplish kit, and I could easily find ways to. I actually have a program on my phone which tells me what colors I would need to produce this. Or I can go to Mecha 9 and find it from there if they have it posted. And I know some of you guys will, will send me some documentation on what to do. So I was originally going to use this, but I decided to change my mind. Instead, I pulled out my gloss black and my candy indigo enamel. Now clearly I can't use this on top of this because you won't be seeing shit, but if I apply a sparing amount of chrome, I could pretty much turn to silver if I wanted to. And that was an idea, just do it all silver, an Alclad silver color, kind of reminiscent to another kit that I took to Mosquitocon last year, which allowed me to win 3rd place. Granted, I'm feeling a little nervous because the last time I used this, I messed up a good kit. And I felt bad that it didn't come out the way I want. But you gotta understand, I was applying paint on kits using an airbrush compressor that either was too strong or too weak. And I know that there is that, according to this, so you understand, it says here, avoid non-prolonged breathing of vapors. No, that's not it. Let's see here. Okay, spray at 12 to 15 psi pressure. My compressor that I had before was pumping out at 40 psi's. I could pretty much fill a tire if I wanted to. But I needed something to clock down. And that's where many people were saying, oh, buy yourself a regulator, buy yourself a regulator. You know what? That's why I bought the new compressor. So I don't have to worry about getting a new regulator and to making my videos a little quieter for you guys to enjoy. So I'm going to test out this first. And if this comes out the way I want it, then I'll use it. If not, then I'll make it all chrome. Granted, the one things that I was going to leave chrome would be the head visor, the little trim part here, and I believe there's another part here that's white, but I'm not seeing it, so we'll leave it the way it is for now. So right now I only see 3. For the yellow, I got this guy, which I also picked up a while back. Copper. I think copper would be a good choice for this. Copper to replace the yellow trim parts and the yellow parts under, you know, behind the thrusters. Seems like a good idea. Don't you think? The next color that definitely I'm going to use, and this one I have enough, and that will be the weaponry, and the thrusters is going to be the gunmetal. Now for the gray, unfortunately, this is where I draw a line. I'm definitely thinking of doing Alclad. I'm going to Alclad this guy up, but I don't think I have one paint that I need for Alclad, and I need to verify this. The only paint that I have close to it is polished aluminum. There's a darker form of this, but I don't know which one it is. And if you put these two together, as a matter of fact, if we mix them, this is the results you get. It's almost pretty much identical. I have enough chrome to do this, but if I can't, I don't think I'll be able to swing this. I mean, clearly I could use metallic gray. That should be perfect enough for the other remaining colors. So I may end up using this. So these are the colors I have. This is the kit I want to build. I have less than a week and a half to make it. So let me stop talking and begin building high-grade Kampfer Amazing Custom.